Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Number 25 will stand in for the first time, and you see the numbers there as he's done well during this 10-game streak. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, your pitch. See it. Come on, big guy. One time. There you go.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, come on, boys. We gotta hold them right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Here, let's go. Here we go now. One at a time.
And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
See it? Right, let's go, kid.
And he misses again, ball three. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Daniel Rodriguez will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, roll me up. Let's go. Roll me up. Get your pitch.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Gets a piece of this one as it's pushed foul wide of first. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, let's turn it. Plays a two now.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Josh Wilson, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Now both runners on the move. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Yeah, that runner on second base was obviously going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to have to go back to third base anyway on the ground rule double.
Runners on first with one down. The 1-0 home. Runner goes. for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
Now a fastball hit on the ground towards second. And he's set down, one away.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 putout.
Number 25.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Rockwell is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Eduardo Casilla will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Number 25 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far.
Number 25.
And he goes right with the fastball here. A drive out to deep right center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth.
It's kind of a surprise to me that he wouldn't try to go for 2 on this play. I don't know if he got caught up in his home run trot a little bit too early or what. But he's going to wind up on first base here with a single off the wall.
Robert Barty is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Justin Kyle will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here. Come on now. Hey, double him up. Let's go. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Hey, come on, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hey, one pitch right here. I'm out. Hey, keep trying. Let's go, big dog.
Lays off 2-2 now.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
The 2-2 coming. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Daniel Rodriguez waits on deck.
Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, have a rip. Where you can. Here you go. Hey, get on yourself right here. Let's go.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Daniel Rodriguez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold him. One time, right now. It's ground ball on turn 2 for you. Let's get it going, Graves.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Turn it now. Let's come on now.
Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. It's your guy. Come on, big guy. Get the pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself. Hey, ground ball right now. Let's go. Hey, need a strikeout right here.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Montañez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Eduardo Casilla will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So number 25 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Carlos Valido will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. Here's the 1-2. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. The tag gets one on the first, and they don't get the 2 as he couldn't get it to stick in the webbing. Eddie Rockwell can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. As the tag is applied, it's a force out, and the inning is over. So number 25 will bat now. A couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Oh, and I like how they doubled up on the changeup right there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's natural to think that the pattern's going to be slow, then fast, so you're right. That's a nice call.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fella right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.